when you finally decide to choose you over many distractions in this life and prioritize yourself, you have the chance to look inside. And by looking inside, you can see clearer visions, and these clearer visions will change your life, because mostly all the breakthroughs, all the good ideas, all the things that help to change your life will come out of this inner intuition, inner vision. So it's actually impossible to reach that level without looking inside, without prioritizing your own self. So remember that, and just spend some time for yourself, for you. And after some time, you can see life starts to change. You enter to a new level of scenarios, to a new level of life, and many other things. And with these clearer visions, when you change your life, you can actually notice some patterns in some conversations, in the song you listen to, in the shape of clouds, in the synchronicities, in the numbers, in the plate numbers of the cars, in the numbers of the screen, in many things. It really depends where you are. You just need to be present. You just need to have these clearer visions, and with these tools you can see these patterns. And if you see these patterns, you notice them, you piece them together, you can see the universe somehow is communicating to you. And it's really important, you need to be ready to receive the communications. If you're not ready, you do not receive this. So it's not your fault, you know. You've been busy, you've been distracted, but the moment you come back to yourself, the moment you decide to choose you, you can see these visions, you can see these patterns, and you can translate these communications, the message of this universe to you. And you know, sometimes it helps you to decide what to do, what not to do, and which path is better for your own self. So it's not complicated, but you need to be present, you need to have clearer visions, and just pay attention to the patterns. And that is why we have many distractions in this world, because they are constantly trying to distract you to not receive these communications. Because if you receive this, you can change your life, and you're no longer a slave in this system. And this is not what they want. They want you to be stuck in endless loops, in endless cycles, and you know, some things that benefits them, not you. So take back your power, take back your energy. It depends on you. You need to choose you over many of these distractions. Another thing which is really important to me is that you need to pay attention to knowledge. True knowledge is hidden, but if you're curious enough, you just search enough, you pay attention to your own intuition, because some answers are locked within us. We just need to be ready to discover them. Okay, so knowledge is power, and you are powerless because you constantly distracted by many things in this world, and you cannot reach this true knowledge, which is hidden by a few members of this society. And you can see these few members have more power than the majority of this mass population. So you can actually see knowledge is power. So when you are not distracted, you take back your power, but you need to pay attention to it. You cannot notice it when you are stuck in endless cycles, endless loops, endless tasks, and when you have no time to spend on yourself, you cannot have time to think about this stuff. And that's why they want this. They want you to be just stuck in these loops, and they just exploit you. But the moment you understand it, the moment you seek for the true knowledge, true wisdom, you take back your power. Actually, your attention is important. Don't be distracted by many things. You can take back your power. Take back the power of your mind, which we do not know how powerful we are, how strong we are, how magnetic we are, unless we pay attention to the self, to the self-intuition, to the visions, to the patterns. It's genuinely important if you want to reach a genuine level of wealth, health, and many other stuff. It's really important to take back your power, take back your energy. And after you do that, you can see your life starts to change. Many new things are about to come into your life, and you just step into a new life. So all you need to do is to take back your power, take back your energy, and don't be distracted. And in those moments, you can see that true knowledge will help you to change your life. So I believe it requires some practice, but after some time, after you consciously living your scenarios, you can see everything is falling apart and everything is going to be built in the way that you want to be. Okay? And when you change your mentality, and when you do not beg for anything, you can see everything will be attracted to you, because it all come with the mindset, with the true mindset. It's crucial to know that when you are in the mindset of abundance, okay, you don't need to chase anything. You don't need to rush. You just have to be relaxed, and you can see everything will be attracted to you. And you just need to pay attention, because most of the time our inner world is a projection of our inner state. How we feel inside, we attract outside of our physical world. So when you keep this environment genuine, when you keep your vessel clean, your visions clean, and your mind sharp, and just be ready to receive the communications, to notice the patterns, you can take back your power, and you can see your outer world will be rendered in a position that you desire. So you need to actually program yourself. When you program your mind in a desired way, in a way that you want to see, you can see the scenarios will happen, and sometimes some scenarios happen that you do not like. It's just because universe is trying to test you, to test your patience, and to see actually you're ready to receive this or not. So just pay attention to that and change your life easily. I've been constantly telling you avoid distractions, but sometimes we caught ourselves distracted. But we need to think why these distractions come. Um, Sometimes the main reason is pain. The main reason is that we have some pain and we don't want to face it. So we distract ourselves to just lessen the pain, just decrease the amount of pain. But this is not a long-term solution, it's a short-term solution. And after a while, you can see your pain will come back even stronger. So, and you just have been distracted, and you can see you caught yourself distracted, and your pain is not going to fade away. So it's not the answer. Distraction is not the answer. So just face the pain, fight the pain. And sometimes you feel that you've been beaten up by this pain, but don't give up. Stand up again, fight again, until you accept the pain, until you change the pain, until you work through improvement, until you change your scenarios, and until you just step into a new life. Just resolve it, and by this you can change your life. Just trust God's plan, just embrace your visions and change your life. These were the things that I've learned in the journey of my life, so I decided to share it with you. And I believe when we practice constantly, we can change. We can change many scenarios, and we can take back our power and just live peacefully.